made it. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, saying what it's gon' be. Who the fuck said I'm better than y'all? Same nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. That's me. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, saying what it's gon' be. Who the fuck said I'm better than y'all? Same nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. Yeah, we gonna take over the pause up first.
Airborne swag today, nigga. I see you, Tay.
Okay, proceed.
Who the fuck said they better than me? Talking about ATM or you talking about AT? Actually, I'm the same person that you don't see. I'm everywhere in the streets. I've been like this since I was 3. Holding motherfucking hell like a freezer in the oven. And what the fuck that mean? Who knows? But I'm still stuck in I just want to real. That shit's fire. Cause y'all deserve some good bars, man. Appreciate all y'all out there. Fuckballer.com. You make the coming. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, say that what it won't be.
Who the fuck said I'm better than y'all? Same nigga with this motherfucking airborne swag, dog. Bang. Nigga. ATN the professional, worldwidewildin.com. I am CommanderKim.com because I am. You're watching Kimchi TV, and it's all on Mr. IDIA. Bang! What's up, world? Shout to Moon, man. Fuck it. What's up, world? We got a good show up for you today. I got Sleep in the building, man. He got a new EP coming out called Oxygen. He's about to call. We're about to get it in. First, I want to give a shout out to my cousin, the veteran, Dante. Bang, my nigga. If y'all do recall, in one of my jakes, I think the creme de la creme, cousin said I gotta retire my cap because it's a Russian hat. I said, why I ain't went to no war? Why you mad at me for? But I love my cousin, though. Bang. So I said, you gotta come up with a replacement, sir. You can't just say no and no replacement. I'm trying to, so when you see me rocking this is airborne swag. That will be my name. Cause I hope I got it right. Fuck it. Nonetheless, you can show me when you bring your ass out here this time. So I'm showing mad love to my cuz, man. And we got a good show. Like I said, Sleep is coming out with this EP Oxygen. He dropped some outtakes not too long ago that didn't make the project. And I had to hit him on the inbox like, cuz, these shits are fire. That album better be molten, nigga. Knowing him, I know he do. He got good work ethic, man. Him and J-Bo Bang, WDI, if I'm not mistaken. I want an explanation on what that means. I should have asked you a long time ago before I embarrassed myself on the show, but that's me. So let me go ahead and give a shout out to some of these day ones. Hey, I forgot to put hello to Ray, hello to Ray, hello to Ray now. Bang. So let me get that out the way off top. Lisa Marie, you know what it be. Original Brown, you know how it goes down. Shay, what that Shay? Queen. Oh, man. Jan, oh Jan. Mario, Liver, fuck your couch. Ross, tails never fails, dude. Allison, fucking ticket, man. Oh shit, Jasmine Vaughn, you got it going on. I ain't even gotta say your name no more. People know what this means. Classy Jazzy, until they do. Fuck, dude. We're gonna give a shout out to Erica again. I ain't shouted her in a minute. Motherfucking Bando. Shout out to Bando. Yo, we got some new music from Wax Society too. So we got a lot to play, a lot to talk about and everything. You feel me? So it's gonna be a dope show. And Sleep has some dope info because, as you know, since I do everything, well, I do it all. All is everything. And I'm in Arizona. I will talk about the politics, music, and business of Arizona. Period. Like it, love it, leave it. But believe it. I'm about to link up with Arja today. Gonna let him hear the whole finality of the project he's been through. And, you know, we've chopped it up and boom, boom, vibed on some shit. But he hasn't heard the whole totality. And it is fucking fire, dude. So let's see what we talked about today on my page. Because we got some dope ass shit as usual, son. we're going to give a shout out to Joe Vargas, Lovely Rodriguez, and La Chasse Cano. Come in what you do. What the La Chasse Cano? Jessica Smith, Titty Low, no joke, bang. Fucking Moreno. I think I already said that, mix it with Cano. Nonetheless, Samantha Lowe, keep it on the left. Yo, we got into this dope ass post that was on my page. It was these little ass girls. There was like about 15 of them in the very, very front row. I think it was like Iggy or somebody doing some booty shaking shit, right? And the little girls were just right there. Just stuck. They weren't even dancing, enjoying, like having a good time. They were just mesmerized like grown men at strip clubs. You feel me? It was weird. It was like something is wrong here. You know what I'm saying? We've all been exposed, and when we were all growing up, we've been exposed to different types of negative images. You can never take every single one out of your child's life. But our options to be able to curtail what our kids see have been so limited to what are we going to do? Unless you're completely take the TV and or internet and cell phones out of your children's life and house, you're screwed, man. I remember most of the craziest shit I got into happened with my motherfucking friends at their house. Because they had some parents who didn't give a fuck. You feel me? And that's where I always wanted to go. Shout out to my cousin Geneva, Kimberly Drawn, Bang, and Daniel Bangsky, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check out this shit. They like that match that I had. But look at this article, man. The NFL just recently signed a deal with Bose headphones, right? Okay, so Colin Kaepernick, was fined $10,000 for wearing Beats headphones after his press conference in Kansas City. Now, the NFL handed down this fine, and they said, look at this. This is just quotes in there. The NFL had recently cut a deal with Bose headphones and said it would fine any player who wore Beats headphones in front of the camera before or after games. Now, okay, you're saying what they can't wear. Now, are you forcing them to wear Bose headphones? Now, if you do that, it's a problem. You cannot force that. You may just give them all the free headphones they want, and they may be encouraged to wear. But if you're you are forcing them. You are. Indirectly, like some old fucking, what is that? Passive aggressive. That's what the NFL is right here. That's some bullshit. And you know Bose has something to do with that. How about you just would have aligned yourself with Beats, but they didn't want that hip hop element in there. That would have made Dre too big. They were like, that would have been too much power that came from a little crevice called hip hop that he started, and now his headphone line is sponsored by the NFL. That would have been too much. So what do they do? What do they do? They force you into a pigeonhole, just like the NBA with the dress code, trying to say, oh, we just want to be presentable. No, what you do is you want to take away all the individuality from the average black man who shows style. Now you got these niggas wearing capris, Westbrook, and I don't know, let's just use Westbrook as that shit. Pure flower shits, man. Like, yo, shit is retarded, dog. And I gotta remember to myself, like, yo, these guys are only 23, 22. They may be 6'5", but they're young pups, man. Side chick and all that, the NFL is doing the same thing that these record labels are doing, which is the 360 all-encompassing deal. That's exactly what's happening right now. The NFL is trying to take heed from the music industry. They want to own you. They don't want to just be able to control what you do on the field and your, the stuff that's a given. The rules for the game. You feel me? The organization. The league. Fuck. So what they do is they pigeonhole you in a box. That's not enough? Oh, okay, well, guess what? We banning eyebrows next year, nigga. Nobody on this field has eyebrows. Shout out to D-Ray Davis. Ugg said, fuck them saltines. Feel me? Kimberly S. Ballard, she liked the comment on, she liked the post. Let's see what else we got going on. Carrie Wisdom, Hooded Cobra, what's the deal? They like my post about the minimum wage. Check this out. Denmark, and this is equated into US dollars already now. Denmark, $21 an hour. Australia, $15.81. Germany, $11 an hour. France, $12.35. United States, 725. Okay, now we're supposed to be the superpower, got all this. You understand that that is a definition of slavery right there. They know. They want to run around and reign that we're fucking running the world, ruling shit, and we're fucking treating our citizens like shit, man. My cousin is a veteran, man. You know what I'm saying? He can tell you about a lot of things that he's seen, and I'm actually going to have him call in one day. Fuck it, I should have got the number and had him call in now. Let me see if I can find his number. No, I gotta talk to Sleep in a bit. Dante, I'm probably gonna call you on the next episode. Because I wanted to figure out if I'm wearing my airborne swag right, and your thoughts on minimum wage around the world and how U.S. portrays itself as a superpower, yet treats its civilians like slaves. Shit! Royal Glorious Love, all the above. Bang! Kerry Wagner, Jackie Pollard III, they comment on the photo I shared. I said, females, would you date a man who made you wait 90 days before he spent money on you? Satirical. Money is paper. Far more things are really valuable. Carrie's smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect her to fall into that trap. I'm sorry I just got sidetracked because I just thought of my next post from Deep Cover. What's the difference between a Negro and a nigger? Or a black man. I think that's what it was. Nonetheless, y'all gonna watch this. I'm already gonna have that posted and you'll be like, oh shit. Yeah, whoever. Ooh. Shout out to y'all though. Because who knows though? I'm not saying that I think that women should give it up within 90 days or shouldn't have standards, but don't make it your baseline for every man. Your emotions may be different. So you're really trying to put a fucking, what are they called? Chastity belt, imaginary chastity belt in your brain for 90 days. That means that you know you're loose. If you have to set a guideline, I can't do it. I'm just gonna wait 90 days now. That means because you've been giving it up. That means because you just want to fuck. That has nothing to do with you actually having feelings for somebody. Because it may be 6 weeks. It may be 2 weeks. It may be a month. It may be fucking 2 months. Depends on the dude too. Because you got to understand, you guys want... And then if you find out he's talking to somebody while he's talking to you, but you're not having relations with this man, what the fuck is wrong with you then? Okay, if he likes you that much and still comes around to see you and you haven't had sex with this man... Then if he cuts everybody off, then you're lucky. For real. You're lucky. Because he actually did you a favor. He's like, oh, she don't want to fuck? Cool. I know a couple other girls who aren't so high up on the value chart that they will do that. And then he will still come back and see you. But then you want to call him a dog like he's going around cheating and seeing people. Fucking make up your mind, women. You fucking indecisive string fucking puppet masters. Fuck that. Get your mind right. So I love that post. Because that sparked me to my other post. And I got to make sure I put it up before I forget. Kimchi TV, who this be?
Who the was that better than me?
Bang, nigga!
Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Sleep. What's good, bruh?
Chillin', how you, sir?
Man, good, doing good. You know, got off work early, so it's definitely a good Friday.
Oh, yeah, you can't beat that, man. Cannot beat that.
At all.
And it's a good Friday to start off a motherfucking good month you're about to have. Shit, oxygen, hello. I just turned on my fan, because I need some. Holy shit, man.
Hell yeah, man. You know, we about to get out here in these streets real quick. You know, bless people with some good music, you know?
Yeah. Well, shit, how do you feel the response was on your first project compared to, how was your response on your first project? How do you feel that was received, sir?
I think the first project was received well, especially it being my first. You know, me being an honest artist with myself, it was my best at the time, but I feel like it wasn't up to par where I need to be, you know, to be industry standard or even be really marketable. But people took to it well. We had I had some quality videos done at the time. And I think people really respected it because of it was real music. It was honest and none of this bullshit, pop bottles and fuck bitches and, you know.
Yeah, you talk about
shit that people talk about.
Yeah, you talk about the life that you lead, man, and that's great, man. Because just a little background for people that don't know. We've known each other for at least 20 plus, man. So.
Oh, easy.
We go easy. Yeah, and this is
to the tree high,
and this is way before we even had music on our brain. Actually, we was freestyling on the karaoke machine up in the bedroom at Coach Noreen's house. So music was always on our brain, but we was taking the sports route, man. You was one hell of an athlete. Still are, but wow.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't as much of an athlete as you, but you know, I found my little niche and you know, stuck with it and worked hard to you know get where I need to be. You know, but I couldn't get out them blocks like Kim Cheeto.
Hey, I tried, man, but shit. After my 100 meters, you would still be running the 4, the 8, maybe do some long jumping. You was a decathlete, sir. So that's a whole nother animal right there.
Straight up.
That's a whole nother animal.
So
you
gotta find where you can at least get your money at, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. And, this is great that you're pursuing one of your other passions, man, because you actually got to touch one of your first dreams, man, and got to step on one of those pro fields, man. How was that feeling? And we'll get into some music, but I wanted people to know Sleep, man. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely dig that. Well, I mean, for people who don't know, you know, I got to played for the Steelers for a little small time, and that shit was just surreal, bro. It was just, I couldn't believe that that wasn't even my main goal. Really, my main goal was to get to college, be the best college player that I could be, get my degree, and then fucking, you know, go about my business. But the scouts started calling, you know, and the agents and things like that, and it worked out, and I ended up being in the motherfucking Steelers locker room, sitting next to Polamalu every meeting, picking his brain, you know?
Word, man. Those are some lifelong experiences I'm sure you're going to hold with you.
Oh, hell yeah, because no matter what you do, can't nobody take that from me, you know, and I work for it, so I definitely don't take that for granted, because I work goddamn hard for that shit.
Damn. You know, well, that leads into a great point, man, because right before you came on, I didn't even get a chance to play any music yet. I was going to play some of these outtakes from Oxygen, because I'm loving them, but I wanted to get your input on, you see Kaepernick got fined 10 grand for wearing Beats headphones at a press conference?
He got fined. Why?
Because the NFL just signed a contract with Bose for their headphones. So they told the league-wide notice, we will fine $10,000 anybody spotted wearing a pair of Beat headphones in any press conference before or after the game. How controlling is that shit?
Man, that's bullshit, because you got all these other fucking players that have side deals with all these companies, and that's like digging into their pockets, you know, because they signed all these other sponsorship deals where they got to market their products as well.
You cutting their legs off.
And how are you going to tell them that you going to cut into their money because of you're the overall corporation, which I think is bullshit, you know? I mean, I get it. It's product placement and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, you can't completely control people and try to stop them from now players ain't gonna get no more headphone endorsements. And you had all them headphone endorsement commercials last year.
Yeah.
So that's just stupid. Like $10,000.
$10,000.
Fuck out of here, Goodell. Like, these niggas tripping, man.
And like I said, I tried to relate it back to the music and say, man, it sounds like they're trying to incorporate some of the tactics from these 360 deals into different businesses, because how can you control that? Like you said, like, everybody has different endorsement deals, but you want a piece of everything. You want to force them out of wearing their endorsements. And now, okay, so what? They have to wear Bose or no headphones at all? Like, where are we at in life?
That shit is fucking stupid. That's even just like, what if the NFL signed the fucking Nike or Reebok deal, and now they tell everybody you can't wear Under Armour, you can't wear Nike, all you can wear is Reebok, which is bullshit. You can't do that. Like, it's just stupid, you know. And that's just the land we living in. We are moving into more and more and more control of everything we do. You know what I'm saying? And this shit's getting out of hand.
Man, and that's why, shit, man, you gotta take a breath of oxygen sometimes and breathe, because sometimes this shit gets so stressful, man. All these world issues, and then let alone the type of music that people are putting out is distracting us from a lot of current causes and issues, and that's why it's refreshing. Where did you come up with the title, Oxygen, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, yeah, shit, that was a perfect segue, might I say, sir. Like, that's pretty much what it comes from, is a breath of fresh air. I came up with the title because all these motherfuckers was making all this dumbass, turn up. Ain't nothing wrong with turning up and turn up music, but the whole game was in that era.
We need diversity. Yeah.
And so I came up with the term oxygen because it's like, I feel like the fucking industry needs food. You know what I'm saying? They need, and the most essential element that we need is oxygen. We can't survive without it.
Bang.
So I feel like, my music is a breath of fresh air, which is why I call it oxygen. And two, it's oxygen because you need this food, you need this real music instead of all the flashy lights, cameras, glitz, and you need somebody to talk about real life problems, and that's why I came up with the title Oxygen.
That's tight, man. So, if you don't mind me asking, because I probably should have, like I said, I'm probably going to make myself look like a fool before on camera, but what does WDI Presents mean? What is WDI? That's you and J-Bo's crew, right?
Yes, sir. WDI stands for motherfucker, we do it independent.
Nice.
I mean, and that shit is universal,
Nice.
So we do it independent. That shit can be for movies. That shit can be for books. That shit can be for,
fashion.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
That shit can be for products. But that's what we trying to stand by, and that's the motto. We do this shit independent. We ain't got no help, no backers, and don't even got the connects that we need at this moment. But we gonna make them shits, we gonna make it happen.
And that's what it is. It's building the foundation of something that can go on further than, what may be at the moment. Who knows, man?
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. I see WDI being bigger than music. And as you can see, we also got the clothing, the tees popping and shit like that too. So we do it independent. That shit can be a fucking global brand. You know what I'm saying? For every facet of life.
I agree, man. That's very dope concept. You gonna have features on this project? Who are you talking about on here?
I got my boy SK Forms. Of course, J-Bo's on that thing like 2 or 3 times. My man King Sife.
Nice.
From Bricks and Bullets, Sir Stacy. That motherfucker's raw. You know what I'm saying? And got Raynard who's singing a couple hooks for me and things like that. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I got a few features around here. But mostly the camp.
Yeah, I feel you. Any outside production, or who'd you reach out to for the beats, bro?
Shit, it's a lot of production.
Yeah.
Local artists though, my boy D Game, shout out to that nigga. He's been sending me beats for a minute.
Bang.
I got him on that thing. I got a few flawless joints. I got it's a bunch of production on there. It's a very, very wide range.
Hey, that's good, man.
Oh, I got of course Lexi Banks. I got. Yeah, man, it's a lot. It's too many to name. My boy Marka and a couple other producers.
Yeah, that's the best thing is when you be able to pick different sounds from producers, because that makes it part of your craft. Some artists just want to write the raps, but if you pick the proper beats, man, then that makes a cohesive project, and that's the most important, man.
Exactly, and in this day and age, it's hard to period, it's hard to find producers that are just completely well-rounded that can hit you with every sound,
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind working with just one producer, but there's things that certain producers do well and certain things that others do well. So
exactly.
I kind of like to pick from the broad spectrum and get all different type of sounds to make a complete body of work.
Good deal, man. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into the base questions that I like to ask all of my guests out here that are participants in this music scene. What do you think it is that is holding Arizona back from where we should be? We're the 6th largest state in the country, and our music scene is not that popping. And you being in it and making your way, what do you think it is? Because I heard somebody the other day said that we can't even have these discussions unless we're already on, or the people who are on aren't having these discussions. I think we need to build a foundation. Why don't we have one?
Politics, number one. It's a lot of politics. And you can't even really say gatekeepers because, like you said, most of us ain't on. But the way fucking Arizona is structured, a lot of the music events, a lot of these are fucking click-based. So you got all these events popping, and either it's you got to pay to play, or if you know the niggas that's throwing it, that's the only way you get in. They're not going out and selecting the best fucking talent for all these good shows that we get out here. And so even when these major labels or major artists come out here, they're not seeing the best. They're seeing a motherfucker that was willing to pay $1,000 for a slot, and he ain't even good. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Like, a lot of the shit is either if you're in the clique or you're paying to play. And a lot of the good talent's not being seen, and that's what I really feel, you know. And really it's going to take that one artist to really make it big for this shit to even go anywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I really feel like it's just, you know, the term is used too much, but it's just too much hate out here. Motherfuckers are scared to be fans of other artists, because I'm fans of some of these niggas out here. A lot of these niggas is making good music and making moves. And
super
these
talented.
niggas are too insecure to support and be fans of other artists or other clips, you know what I'm saying? And it's just too much fucking pride and too much politics, man. Let's just sit down and work and all build a fucking community. Because you can't tell me, with all these good artists out here, we can't do what Houston did when they had their run. We can't do what Atlanta's doing with they run, or what Cali's doing with they run. We got a lot of fucking talent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it all comes down to people want to use the unity excuse, which I do agree, like unity, but for what? I don't want to use it as a crutch. I want to have unity on uniting on some dope shit. Like you said, it's because the people throwing these shows that are promoters, they're promoters with an agenda. They're not promoters with money just to put on a good show. They're promoters trying to put on a show for somebody that they know, you feel me? So then that's what comes in. There's not just a unbiased promoter out here. None. So, you know, that's how my opinion is, and I just think that the better music we make and the better we're on our business, and that's how it is. We gotta let the dollar circulate. That's how Atlanta, Houston, and all them became powerful, is because they had independent dollars circulating. Producers were getting paid. Rappers were getting paid for their verses. Like, you gotta do that. It trickles down.
Exactly.
It trickles down.
Not only that, when you're getting paid, it breeds a whole nother monster. You know what I'm saying? When you're finally making money off this shit, you know.
You take it serious. Yeah, my fault. I said people take it serious. How much free shit do people get and give a fuck about? You start putting your own money into it, oh, you'll give a fuck.
Exactly, or just knowing that you may see, you know, seeing a little bit of money is that little spark that you need to take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's feeling like it's a hobby or you wasting your time, it's a lot of niggas doing some dumb shit out here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But once you can start seeing a little bit of just, you know, a little $100 can be that spark for certain artists. You know what I'm saying? I remember I got my first $100 show, and I was just like, shit.
It's working.
I can see some money off this?
Yeah.
Go. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit then. Like, and that's what it is. Like, and a lot of people, you know, we got to support our own. You know, I don't know if it needs to be so much unity out this motherfucker, but it at least needs to be support the good music and the people that's actually grinding out this bitch.
Yeah, support.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta implode internally before motherfuckers can take us seriously. We're not even supporting our own. Like, why the fuck should the country support us then?
Did you just say implode internally, sir? Bang! Did y'all hear that? That's the fucking shit right there. Yeah, I'm quoting that. I'm quoting you, D. That's right up there, man. That Sleep said that. We gotta implode internally. How else we gonna blow up, nigga? Let's go. Good
That's
call.
what I'm saying. That's the only way it's going to happen. And if we start supporting, maybe we can put some money in our artists' pockets so they can make them global or the national moves. Niggas don't have the money to make the moves that's necessary to take this to the next level.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And without people supporting this shit, people can't continue to, you know, make dope videos. You know, the nature of the beast is pay to play for radio, which people try to say that's not the case, but it is. People don't have the money for that shit. Like, and people don't have the money to pay for these interviews with big shows big radio stations that can expose them. So it's like, we got to start supporting. It's got to start internally. That's just what I feel, you know.
Because they've turned the whole game into a la carte business hustle menu. Instead of, like you said, pay that artist for the show. Instead of giving him 500 pre-sale tickets to 50 artists, just give out $100 to 8 artists, and I guarantee you they're gonna have more hustle and bustle than the people who you just paid to put on there. You feel me? Who paid to put on there? Because they was gonna do that anyway. You know?
Exactly.
So I don't know, man.
But just imagine the incentive, because I even know they like, oh, pay for 500 tickets and all that. After I'm paying my money, I have no incentive to fucking bring nobody out to this fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other than to possibly make my money back. But other than that, it's like, I don't give a fuck because I have to pay for this. Now, oh, you paying me for this? Out of love, automatically I'm trying to make it a dope show.
Bang! The
you know what I'm
tables.
saying? Automatically, I'm trying to bring people out because I want to continue to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, be out here. You know, without that,
fuck, that's it. That's the quote. Go ahead. My bad, sir.
Nah, you good. Like, it's just no incentive to eat out here. You know, everybody, you know, other than people loving music and loving to do it, there's no incentive. You know, so that's one of the other issues out in this motherfucker.
Wow. Man, yeah, drop them jewels on them, nigga. Well, shit, man, what's the date this month that you talking about dropping this joint, man? I think I may have tentatively saw it towards the end of the month, somewhere around there.
Yeah, October 30th. October 30th, everybody, I need y'all to go out there, support that thing. We need to set this thing on fire as soon as I put this hoe out. Like, I don't mind the slow build because I think it's going to catch, you know, after people catch wind of it. But we need to start this shit from once the green light is hit.
Yeah.
We need to set this motherfucker on fire. People go out there and support it. It's going to be on my SoundCloud. Like, I'm going to put it on other mediums, but I want to funnel everything through the SoundCloud so they can have a one-stop shop for all my music anyway.
Nice.
So, yeah, so it'll be on SoundCloud. You know, look up Sleep's music on SoundCloud, and it's going to be on that thing October 30th. Come get this oxygen.
Yeah, man, I'm actually on your page right now, bro, and the cover work is tight, man. Give a shout out to who did your cover art, bro.
Man, I gotta, you know, as much as I'm salty, because as soon as I shout this shit out, my nigga gon' fucking, every artist in the city.
Well, don't even do it then. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
Give a big, huh?
You ain't gotta do it. You don't even do it.
Oh, no, but out of respect, I gotta support this man, my nigga. He did that on that cover, and that's my boy Scott Everett. You know, he's a fucking beast. He don't even really do graphic, like the album artwork, but I seen some of his normal paintings and shit like that, and I fell in love with him, and I was like, bro, you gotta do my cover. And we've been actually working on this thing since last December. We had the mock-up done in February, and, you know, he's just been patient with me and getting all the little details together. And, yeah, he fucking murdered that thing. I love that cover. You know,
yeah, I like this.
I'm not one that gasses myself or gets hype off my own shit, but that cover, I love that shit. He did that.
Yeah, the cells in the background. Oh, man, it's dope. It's dope.
Exactly.
Very.
Exactly.
Well, shit, man, Sleep, I appreciate you coming on, sir. I want to give you this last few minutes to give shout-outs, props, and respects to anybody you want, and then I want a request from you, because I know I'm going to play some of the outtakes, but anything you want to hear, it's up to you. Time's on you, sir.
Well, you know, first off, I want to shout out my motherfucking brother, my bro, my motherfucker, the rock of the clique, my nigga J-Bo. This nigga, he mixed about 85% of the project, and being an artist, a full-time artist himself, for him to take the time to mix my project is fucking big, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
I want to shout out King Syfe, you know, my bro, my Roddy Panther, motherfucking Sir Stacy, motherfucking The Truth. I want to shout out motherfucking Roddy Slim, that nigga's nice too. Shout out to my mama, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already know.
See you, coach.
And shout out to Scott Everett, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to SK4MC for lacing a heater on the project, and shout out to you, because you be out here and you don't have to be showing love to all these artists, man. So shout out to you, Mr. Kimchi, a.k.a. Mr. Idea, a.k.a. Last Real Artist Alive, a.k.a. Cook, a.k.a. Cook, a.k.a. Mr. I Do It All, my nigga. So yeah, shout out to you too.
Hey, much love, Sleep.
And you know what I'd like to request?
Yeah.
I want to request that. Who the fuck said that better than me? Say it to my face, is that what it's gonna be? I want to hear that shit. And then you can throw that Yellowstones in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Hey, that's exactly what I was gonna play.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna play, nigga. Hell yeah. Much respect to Sleep, sir. We're gonna go ahead and play that intro for ya, and then we're gonna talk to you after the break, all right?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, man.
No problem. Take it easy.
You too. That was Sleep in the building. That's Deano's brother, man. So I've known him since, like he said, knee high to a church flyer. Whatever. But guess what? We look like we're playing the intro early. And you're gonna finally hear the whole thing. How about that? Aren't you awesome? Aren't you so lucky? Somebody loves you. And it's me. We're gonna play Yellowstones next.
To get to shut this door, I made it. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, saying what it's gonna be.
If you weird in the middle, huh?
Who the fuck said I'm better than y'all? Same nigga on this motherfucking right, dog. That's me. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, saying what it's gonna be. Who the fuck said I'm better than y'all? Same nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. Yo, we're gonna start with a pause up first.
This is courtesy of the Battle Metro.
These cameras crush.
Okay, proceed.
Who the fuck said they better than me? Talking about ATM or you talking about AT? Actually, I'm the same person that you don't see. I'm everywhere in the streets. I've been like this since I was 3. Cold as motherfucking hell like
Like a freezer in the oven, and what the fuck that mean? Means I'm hot as shit and in the cold, nigga.
I just want to spit the hook. That shit's fire. My partner gotta go. Cause y'all deserve some good bars, man. I appreciate all y'all out there. Rockballin.com. You made me juice coming. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, say what it's gonna be. Who the fuck said they better than me?
One take, nigga.
Yes, a nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. That's me. I'm back to business. I'm never clocked out. No, in here for a few years and I'm about to walk out. We out, meaning the booth. Yeah. Did a moonwalk in a circle K, I guess. Been steady laughing. I'm the moonwalk in a circle K, bitch. Truth is, my nigga, we always been cool, but now he's on another level, boy. He ain't level-headed at all. They say that I'm crazy. He called me and said he wanted to fuck up all of y'all. Come on, real life shit. Fuck with 100 months and you got to get lit. Like it's in the booth. What I'm saying has no point, but it's true.
You know that.
Fuck, here's a hook, man. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, what it won't be. Hey, who the fuck said they better than y'all? This nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. In my boxers. Who the fuck said better than me?
Boxer bars, nigga. You bit me.
The energy, though. My bars is like something out of the third world country. I'm hungry. Fucking with me is not what you want. See, cause I'm nothing like these other people's on the mic. Oh, you think you fucking with me? You must got your priorities right. Wrong. They on another level. Shit, I rap better on another song. It's all gravy, baby. Just like Jackpot said. Shit stuck in my head when I heard why he went to prison for the feds. Damn. He's still my nigga, but goddamn, bro. Songs even get no bigger, which I don't think is possible. The rap is still awesome, though. Yeah, me and Ash on this carpet floor. Who the fuck say they fucking with me? Say it to my face, that is what it won't be. It won't be. Who the fuck said they better than y'all? That's this nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. Me. Who the fuck said they better than me? Say it to my face, that is what it won't be. Who the fuck said they better than y'all? That's this nigga on this motherfucking mic, dog. My mama said I got my art from my dad's side. That could be true, but maybe the business was downfall. That's what I tried to say. Go ahead. My mama said I got my art from my dad's side. It could be true, but she drew sick people too. Yeah, and my biggest logo is heavy as head that doesn't crown. But shit, mom, you got some talent in you now. Back then had that, but it's all cool. But now I rap. I do that. This could have been way better. Cause shit, I felt like snapping, but the hook was so poppin', I ain't thinking about rapping this time. I'm like, y'all can go get this work. Golden Nuggets is tricks for all y'all niggas jerks. And worse than anything that ever came out his mouth. Who the fuck is it fucking with me? Saying I'm the best? Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
No.
Whatever it is, what it is, man. One take Jake's on your motherfucking face. Super bird, bitch.
Yo, Yellowstone's Sleep, man. Look out for that oxygen. That man is a true grinder, man. He's on his shit, knows his music, well versed. What more can you ask for? Except for my Wi-Fi to move faster. Bang, and we got that. Oxygen, October 30th.
Yeah.
Bang, this month is gonna be cold, nigga. I'm gonna get a hold of Buck, too.
In the state, check it out, rocket. Haters can't stand me cause they know I ain't stopping either way. I never sink, I swim or flow. When the ocean gets deep, I be in a better boat. I run through a nigga like a matador. When I drop, watch stage, jaws drop on the floor. And I bet he wanna be me, but he can't even see me. I'm crack, fresh, better mop your flow. Solo, dolo, when I ride. Ain't no rappers in my sight. See what's about to happen and I'm kinda getting nervous, so I got the BGs, but I'm alright. Oh, don't say that, what I say. Fiends come through like every other day. Not from the hood, nigga, fuck what you say. I'm a road to success, I'm about to climb the ladder. Rather be up in the pins that have my brain scatter. Live with my feet down, my knees, which is a ladder. We We ain't not friends, so me fucking to the shadow like a head off a nigga like hey, better. If a nigga mind, then a nigga don't matter. And these bitches think they're mine, but they really don't matter. And since I'm bitch a girl, man, they ass getting better. And the bitch so clean, looking like a mad hatter. I be getting that dough. Fan mail say we miss you, bro. They be like, sleep where you been, nigga, where the fuck you go? I just tell them that I'm being me, minding mine by my lonely. Right around town, nigga, on the interstate, high interstate.
I've been doing things your haters never thought I could.
What she doing for Yellowstones?
Yeah, clean ass nigga, rolling some green ass nigga. And if them boys fair, then tell them go read a scripture. Got them loud ass pissing when you hear me pull up. Got a noise complaint, but I don't give a fuck. Never been in the gang, hell no, I don't bang. If you wanna run up, don't push your luck. I would suggest you test me. Kinda brolic when I went to college, like a tall bitch like Lisa Leslie. Yo, bitch wet like a jet ski. Girl style bad shots, ain't sexy. She gone off of Molly, man, but she let me, and I'm gone off that fluid and screaming, oh, let's do it. I'm too hot. Y'all niggas wear tube socks. That shit is so played out, like walking around with boombox. Emotions like a garage, up and down I go, but I be so hyped though. Serious like iPhone. What the fuck you like for? Play no games, no psycho. Your life is a mistake, like a fucking typo. Not rocking for profit. Got pistols, then cock it. My album, go cop it. Your change, my pocket.
Dope, huh? Yellowstones, man. Sleep ain't playing. Motherfucking shit is popping right there. That Oxygen LP is coming out October 30th. It's a talented individual. I repeat. Let's get into some of this dope ass shit that I had to fucking post today. They call us dreamers, but we're the ones who don't sleep. Bang, shout out to Once August. I said, he ain't lying. I don't. Actually, I can't. More than 3 hours at a time. Shit's fucked up. Yo. Is that anger that you feel? Let it use it to build something. Is that guilt you feel? Let it motivate you to build. Is that fear you feel? Let it motivate you to build. Doubt, worry, anxiety, shame, turn them feelings to rocket fuel. Let that explosive energy propel you, not consume you. I'm trying, sir. That's from Supreme Understanding. I'm trying. Great post, though, man. He ain't lying either. This is that whack-ass video. Whack-ass video of these chicks dancing in here. Shout out to Damien. Him and Chris were going at it about the, if we need religion to make the society better or not. Because you just got to read the post. You'll see my video with the girls on twerking it on stage right in front of like 10-year-olds. It's fucking nuts, dude. Yo, they never believe in you until you make it. Picture Kanye when he was in that basement. 5 summers, 5 beats, and nigga, 5 beats a day for 5 summers. Tell me I don't deserve to do these numbers, nigga. You are not useless. You are not hopeless. No matter what you are scared of, you are never alone. And deep down somewhere, in the part of you that decided that there's going to have a good day today and that you're going to need happiness in your health, we are all, your happiness and your health are all worth fighting for. You know that too. Hold on to that knowledge, man. It will see you through the worst. Bang, bang. Want to hear a couple more? And then I feel like playing a different outro. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you land among the stars. You damn right. Jennifer Wesley Tulltooth. Bang. She like that. Adam Hill. Just random. Bang. Bendo. And Rachel like that. Adam Perez too. Tammy S. Bang. She liked this little smoking mushroom. I saw this Big Crit video today. It was pretty inspiring. It's pretty dope. But you know, I'm actually thinking I only got about 3 more minutes left. So we're just going to have to cut it short. And we're going to end it out on butt-naked fucking nuns. Because that's what I fucking feel like. Right now. Kimchi TV. WorldWideWild.com. I am CommanderKim.com.
That shit. How about that shit?
Because I am.
Huh? the fuck you?
Thank you, cuz.
Oh, ATM is a hater. He's the last real artist alive, and y'all rock with that?
No, nigga. I miss your idea, bitch. I do it all.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody contain this shit. Somebody put this shit on working wax, nigga. Oh my god.
Yeah. I am. Yeah. My real name is my AK motherfucking AKBKA, nigga. Holla at your Biznoid. Look, I'ma bust down this intro in one take. Who else does that? Put the money in the bag, drink and pass date like overcooked on the menu. Spit ginseng, beat to my nigga room. In here like the living room, redecorating. Go fuck your hating. I got a quarter of the friends, still getting double the spins we making. Power moves and taking trips like untied kicks. I'm glad we made it and landed safe. I looked that man in his face and tell him firm you ain't taking my lease. We're paid up for lease, but I own that spot. They on my line like the phone tap to feel the realest backlight. Reel it back, come rewind, shine like a diamond found in the desert. A lot of vets in the past, let's talk about the present. I did a lot of shit that they ain't never did. Come to conclusion, all this picking and choosing for tracks they abusing. That scares the future's looking grim as a reaper. So quitting is cheaper than the shit I'm making coming out your speaker. Could've passed a preacher, all the gospel spitting off this lab. Rapping winning your crowds, bitches working aloud. Remember saying I'm on another plane? Well, I switched my transportation, I'm on another train. A thought though, no quality. Rapping out my body, I'm my own ghost rider for my own shit's a hobby. Beyond talented, dissipate my scholarship beyond scholarist. And hell of obnoxious when I'm off them toxins quick. The only promise I keep is to always rock a beat. Remain hard and never fold in these streets. I bet my family don't eat. I'm butt naked, fucking nuns. You ask me if I got some, I say none, nigga. Nigga, fuck that is. Nigga, fuck these kids. Can't fuck with this biz. Yeah, I'm butt naked, fucking nuns. You asked me if I got some, I said I got none. Fuck that is.